If you're working on modern ECUs, and suddenly your trusted CG FC200 setup feels like it hit a wall, this is exactly the video you need. Because today, we are breaking down a small wiring detail that quietly decides whether your programming job succeeds or fails. 2 missing GPT lines. Sound tiny, right? But in the real workshop world, this difference can stop Simos 18 ECUs dead in their tracks. Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Hussein, and welcome back to Baabji Motors, your go-to place for real-world automobile diagnostics, programming tools, and no-nonsense workshop knowledge. If content like this saves you time, money, or a headache at the bench, make sure you gently tap that like button and subscribe to Baabji Motors so you never miss updates like this. Before we go deeper, a quick and important disclaimer. This video is strictly for educational and informational purposes only. Everything discussed here is meant to help technicians, learners, and automotive enthusiasts understand wiring concepts and tool behavior. Any work you perform is at your own risk. Always follow manufacturer procedures, local laws, and workshop safety practices. All product names and trademarks belong to their respective owners. Now here is the key question for you, and I really want you to think about it before commenting. Why do some Simos 18 and newly updated ECUs refuse to work properly on the old CG FC200 harness, even though the tool itself supports them? Stay with me till the very end, because the answer will save you from buying tools you may not actually need. Also, if you are curious about the exact tools and accessories I am using, you will find them linked in the description. Those are affiliate links, and using them supports Baabji Motors at no extra cost to you. Let's get into it. The older CG FC100 and early FC200 harness design comes with only 2 GPT communication lines. That setup was perfectly fine for older generations of ECUs. But as ECU architecture evolved, especially with Bosch Simos 18 platforms and some newer updated control units, manufacturers added extra communication requirements. This is where the newer DB15 harness comes in. Unlike the older harness, the DB15 version includes 4 GPT lines instead of 2. Those additional lines are not decoration. They are essential. Specifically, the new harness adds GPT2 and GPT3, which are required for stable communication, reading, and writing on certain Simos 18 ECUs and some newly supported modules. So you have 2 options at this point. The first option is simple but costs money. You can purchase the new DB15 harness separately and plug and play. The second option is what most workshop technicians love. You modify your existing CG FC200 harness and add the missing GPT lines yourself. Yes, you can absolutely do that if you know exactly what goes where. Let's clearly understand the difference first. 2 GPT wiring means limited communication paths. 4 GPT wiring means additional data channels that allow the programmer to talk properly with modern ECUs. Without those extra lines, the tool may connect but fail during identification, reading, or writing. And when that happens, the ECU gives you that silent treatment that feels very personal. Now let's talk modification. This part is important, so listen carefully. Baabji Motors does not take responsibility for any damage caused by improper wiring or modification. If you are not confident with pinouts, soldering, or harness work, stop here and buy the official harness. For those proceeding, here is the correct and verified pin information. On the DB15 connector, pin number 11 is GPT3, and the wire color is blue. Pin number 7 is GPT2, and the wire color is pink. These are the 2 lines missing from the older harness. To modify your harness, you need to add 2 wires from the correct pins on the DB15 side and route them properly into your existing harness layout, ensuring solid connections and correct insulation. Polarity, continuity, and pin placement must be exact. One loose connection here can turn your ECU session into a long coffee break you did not plan for. Once GPT2 on pin 7, pink wire, and GPT3 on pin 11, blue wire, are correctly added, your modified harness functionally matches the newer DB15 harness for supported ECUs. After modification, always test continuity before connecting to any ECU. Double-check pin numbers, wire colors, and connector locking. Rushing this step is how ECUs end up becoming very expensive paperweights. Now remember the question from the beginning. Why do Simos 18 ECUs fail on older harnesses? The answer is simple. They need 4 GPT lines, not 2. The tool was never the problem. The wiring was. In my opinion, this small upgrade is one of the smartest moves for workshops that already own CGFC tools. Instead of spending heavily on new kits, understanding the hardware side gives you more control, more capability, and more confidence at the bench. Here's a quick fun fact before we wrap up. Many technicians blame software updates when programming fails, but in reality, wiring limitations cause a surprising number of so-called software issues. If this explanation helped you, I want you to comment below and tell me whether you plan to buy the new harness or modify your existing one. I read every comment. And now let's finish strong. If this video genuinely helped you, smash that like button, drop your questions or experience in the comments, hype this video, and share it with another technician who needs it. Let's push this one to 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments. That support tells YouTube to push Baabji Motors harder, and it helps us move closer to becoming the #1 practical diagnostics channel out there. I know my loyal subscribers will definitely make it happen. Don't forget, the tools used here are linked below through affiliate links, and supporting them supports the channel. You can also join the Baabji Motors membership to directly help us create more real workshop content like this. Thanks again for watching, for supporting, and for learning with Baabji Motors. Keep upgrading your skills, keep wiring smart, and happy diagnosing.